Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I'm going to share with you a fun or cool way to excuse me, to do the butterfly with different color in the back. I think you can see lovely there the color that I get in the back of this. So that is using the Thinlit butterfly. That is the Butterfly Beauty. It is on page 13 of the Occasion catalog. I'm going to have another video at the end of this one to share with you how to split them. So I already shared that video in case if you missed it, because if you look at the die, this is one big die that do the 5 butterflies. So you get the outline and you get the detail. So when you die cut them, they all together, or you can always cut just one piece of cardstock and cut one at a time, you know, if you want to do just one. But I say go ahead, do the 5, split them, and you get more for different cards. So let's get started. We're going to bring a piece of vellum here. And this one, it's in Daffodil Delight and Basic Black. And this I use the adhesive sheet in the back, and this been laying on my desk for a bit, so it gets a little bit of dust, and so it won't glue as usually as it glue, but we're going to make it work. So you're going to take a pen or pencil, it doesn't matter, and let me make sure I'm in the view here. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and mark this, and it don't have to be too good, trust me. You're just going to mark that, and we're going to color it with the blends. You get the choice, you know, you can color it with the blends or marker. It's just blends dry super fast, and it's a little bit more vibrant. Okay, so when you're going to fussy cut this, you do not have to be too careful. You have to go inside the line, and why I say you don't have to be too careful, it's because it's going to go in the back. The only thing, some of the smaller butterfly, you're going to have to be a little bit more careful. Example, like this one here, if you want to do the itty bitty, you see it's right at the edge, your opening. Then you're going to have to be careful. This one, at the top, I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful, but the rest I get plenty of opening. So even if it's off a little bit, don't worry. It's we're going to make it work. So we're going to cut inside the where you mark, because if you cut outside, then you're going to see the vellum on the side. And those little legs there, I don't have to cut that because it's no opening, so I'm just going to cut them completely off. I know, poor guy, right? And then we're going to go here. Is it a guy or a girl? We don't know. Here we go. Now, before we go happy with the coloring, let's check that out. Okay, so it's looking very good. You can color the front or the back of it, whatever. Some people say if you color the front of the vellum, it's going to be a little bit more bright. I color the back because I know where I want my, I want to have different tone. So I find it easier to color just the back of it. But you can always color the front, like if it's just one color, then you could do that with also cardstock. If you want to do just one color, you can do it with cardstock. Here we go. Some of it, little bits and pieces. Like I said, vellum, it's very forgiving because you see through. Et voila. Now, what I want to do, it's really reinforce my glue because it's been laying around. I want the Night of Navy, it's just where I get just the black. And then the rest, I'm going to put Bermuda Bay. I don't know if you saw my post. I did a post, I don't know, maybe a week ago, a month ago. I don't know. Not more than, it's not a month ago. That I shared some of the butterfly, and you get that beautiful blue butterfly. So some say, wow, blue butterfly, absolutely. And we get beautiful butterfly here in Texas. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that part I didn't want blue, so I'm gonna leave it. So if you make a mistake, you didn't want that color, you can always take your lifter, and this here, right here, I want Bermuda Bay. Here we go. So now, see, it's very forgiving, very much so. I'm going to use the dark Bermuda Bay. And you see, you don't have to pay attention to color because you're going to say, oh my gosh, it's very scribble. Well, nobody see the back, and you get the cardstock that separate, you know, the definition or the detail. So you don't have to be careful on that. You just really go to town with it. That's the beauty of it. So if you would do the front, I could do two color, I would have to be very careful. Here we go. And I'm sorry about that, the battery went down. I think I was saying, see how pretty it is? You can see those beautiful color. So blue was not the best one to do in a video, I see, because it's kind of, you know, blue and white. But I think if I put it on this, oh yeah, you can see very lovely. See? So now you get those different tones. The dark there, you see there, it's very dark blue. You can always come back and color more if you want it darker. See, I could come back, and that's going to make it darker. If you do markers, regular marker, writing marker, or Stampin' Up marker, that it's a watercolor base. So if your hands are humid or, you know, lotion on it, it's going to leave a mark. It's going to take the color out. So just be careful with that. Et voila. See how pretty it is? Very, very much so. So now for the card itself, I'm using heavy Whisper White cardstock. I got the lovely set Life is Grand. I like those big grading, and if you see at the grading, it's kind of a wash off, so don't think that you're not stamping correctly. You see right here on your case, though, it's kind of lighter, so it's like a two-tone with a one-tone. So I'm going to use Daffodil Delight for no, which color should I do? I'm going to use Bermuda Bay just to bring the Bermuda Bay in. And I see right here, I'm missing a little bit right on the side here. Here we go. So now I'm going to stamp direct. The other one, I use the rectangle framelit. So I want to share a quick and simple, well, quick. The butterfly, it's a little bit longer to do, but the rest, we're going to put it very simple. Going to smack that right here. Voila. See how pretty that stamp is. See, like the two-tone. Love it. Because the butterfly was so big. Oh, and inside, I wanted to use the bundle of the butterfly. So I'm using that vine here with the flower. And I will not use color the flower in that. I'm just going to put that right here on the side. And then inside, it's a Life is Grand with you, sending lots of love your way. Voila. Very, very simple. One color ink pad here. And now the butterfly, when you adhere them to your cardstock, you want to be very careful that your dimensional, if you use dimensional, don't go in your open window. So I got place here for a big one, and that's the only thing. Sometimes the smaller one, if you want to pop them up, you're going to use the small dimensional. Or if you don't want to pop them up, use glue dots for this. Now I need to reinforce this. And see, I didn't need nothing else on this big butterfly. See how pretty it is? Very gorgeous. So here is one in the blue. This one was in crushed curry and pumpkin pie. and here also. This is markers, this was blends. Et voila. That is it, my friend, on how to add your color. I think it makes it so much more vibrant to have the different color in the body or the wings, whatever. So thank you so much and have a lovely day. Again, it's another video to show you how to split the butterfly and how to make that. Have a lovely day. Until next time, happy stamping. Direct link below to go to my blog to shop 24/7 and all the measurement of this card. Bye-bye.